Our journey to change. In June 2020, Brent Kilmurray joined our trust as a new chief exec. He sent a letter to 1,000 service users and carers, and an email to 1,000 staff members and partners asking for their feedback on our trust and where he should focus his attention. As people started to respond, he held focus group sessions to explore the big issues too. The people who wrote back and the focus group attendees shared ideas, and many also told him not to rush in, but instead to really listen.
A carer told us, "I'm just never sure that my voice is really heard. Will sharing my ideas really have any impact? I'd love it if we could all work together to make services better for people who need them. Staff would benefit from this too, as they would know what they're doing is having a better impact."
A staff member told us, "I can only speak for myself and perhaps my team, but I don't feel we've really had a voice in the trust at the moment. It's like process comes before people. We seem to have lost our human touch."
A carer told us, "I think you may have sent me this letter by accident. I'm just a carer. Did you mean to ask for my opinion?"
A service user told us, "We've been encouraged to share ideas in the past, but you see the same old usual suspects getting heard over others. What about us more quieter ones who don't like Twitter or find it hard to speak up in meetings?"
We heard loud and clear that there was a need for a big conversation about where we are, where we want to get to, and how we might get there. We listened. Throughout the summer and autumn of 2020, we brought together 2,100 plus people for a big conversation about the future of our trust. We asked big questions such as, what impact would we have if we got everything right? What behaviours should we expect and not tolerate from our colleagues? What are the big things that need addressing? What have we learnt as a result of COVID? A huge mixture of service users, carers, family members, partners and colleagues joined in. They collectively shared 35,800 ideas, comments and votes. Our big conversation revealed some uncomfortable truths, but also shared a picture of our future. People told us our trust in 2020 was not where we wanted it to be. It was made clear the experience we provide to our service users, carers and staff was not consistently good enough, and partners told us we are not always easy to work with.
Working with Chew can be like walking next to Godzilla. Godzilla doesn't mean to turn around and knock down buildings with his big tail that others have taken ages to construct. He's just so big he can't see where or how he's trampling on things. Chew needs to be more sensitive with how it handles smaller partners and more transparent about what it's doing.
Service user. I've had to use the trust services a number of times. How I'm left feeling has always depended on how I'm treated. If the people are nice, kind and want to listen, it's been positive. When they just want to get you in and out or don't show kindness, that's when things have been bad.
A staff member. "We've simply got too much to do. We never seem to say no to anything. We just add more and more work and admin. Something has to give. And too often, that time with the people we should be here for."
Our independent analysts found within all the data the clarity that our trust was seeking. Our community reminded us why TUV exists. We want people to lead their best possible lives. Our community told us the type of trust we must become. We will co-create safe and personalised care that improves the lives of people by involving them as equal partners. Our community told us the most important way we'll achieve this is to live our values all of the time. And together they made clear we need to rethink our values and behaviours They made clear everyone should expect TÜV's people to show respect, compassion and responsibility 100% of the time. Our community told us everyone should focus on achieving 3 goals. 1. To co-create a great, safe experience for our patients, carers and families. 2. To co-create a great experience for our colleagues. And 3. To be a great partner. Finally, we learned the kind of organisation we want to become. Our values we must uphold, and our goals must be called Our Journey to Change. We asked people to reflect. How does our journey to change make you feel? What obstacles do you perceive that may stand in the way of our journey to change?
A staff member told us, "Wow, this way of sharing ideas could change everything. Please, please, please listen to our people. The vast majority of us really do want to do our best to help our service users and their families."
A service user said, "I do hope real co-designing is actually occurring. In the mental health arena, service user involvement is often leading the way in terms of ensuring all voices are included. I always worry many people's voices are not included from the very earliest stages of any inclusion process."
Parent of a service user. That a gap opens up between the bigger services or the loudest voices, leaving crumbs for smaller groups to share. The families who depend on and staff who work in these services are diminished.
To be frank, I'm worried that the financial pressures of running an NHS trust and the pressure to make changes fast, which suit the central powers, might undermine our local commitments in this strategy.
Staff member. I feel excited and nervous about our journey to change. The journey to creating this vision for TÜV has been much more open and inclusive than anything we've experienced. The end product looks simple, but hidden inside are the seeds of fundamental change for many services. So I'm excited about getting to this point and about the potential, but I'm also nervous. What if TÜV can't deliver? I guess the solution is we must be in it together.
Staff member. It feels to me like this is the start of something really good, and I know people out there are doing amazing work. I think that our journey to change will bring us together more. It'll bring us together as one organisation who's working towards the same vision.
Our community of service users, carers, staff and partners have made clear our journey to change. Won't happen overnight. It must, however, be placed at the centre of everything to guide and inspire all action and decision making at all levels, all of the time. Change is possible. Together, we can do this.